Hey guys, John Canford here with JJDJ Entertainment. Wanting to do a quick video to show you guys some of the road cases that we use. We just got a couple new cases in today, so this what kind of gave me the ambition to make a quick video. There really is not much to show with road cases, but it's one of those investments that you make, and it's not going to be a cheap investment most of the time, but there's been stores with guys in their trailers, they blow out a tire, trailer flips, and their gear is saved all because of these road cases. It is something that's also really nice to roll into a venue and have your stuff really nice and presentable versus going in with cardboard boxes that the lights came in or whatever it may be. For the longest time, I did that just because I just didn't want to pay for road cases, and I get it. If you guys can't afford it, you can't afford it. But if you can, it's a great investment in your business and the presentation of your business, and for the resale of your products, of your gear, to have your stuff in road cases. It keeps the stuff in great condition. It's not going to get beat up on the road when they're inside of cases. Heck, we had a case. It was actually a wire case, but nonetheless, one of our techs, let go of it, not paying attention. It was on a slight incline, and went rolling down and flipped off a sidewalk. And it's wires. Nothing's going to happen. But if it was one of our moving head cases, because they're padded so nicely, I would still think that it would be in. The lights would be safe. So let's show you guys real quick what we have going on. Road case right there, it's just a simple amp rack case. It has some of our wireless mics, a little small board in there just to run the 4 wirelesses, and just real simple. That's pretty much what we take for ceremonies, or what we'll use for just some PA stuff. The case right there behind it with the lid open, this is one of the cases that we use for our cables. And I went in myself and I added the dividers. This trunk is a typical, I wish I knew the sizes off the top of my head. I'll post the sizes of the actual trunks on the YouTube post, and I'm sending some links to it. But this is one of their extra high trunks. I went ahead and I added the dividers in, which was a piece of cake. A simple nail gun, a couple pieces of wood, just cut it and make the slots what you want it to be. But pretty much in those 4 sections in the middle, we have all of our black extension cords, all of our IAC cables, our DMX in one and XLR in the other, and then on the side panels we have a lot of our PowerCon stuff and a couple of the quad box stuff that we've made for some of our larger rigs. And then on the boxes right there in front of us, the ones that are stacked too high, those are the ones that I've made the DJ soap opera today on, pretty much, with posting teaser shots of this big pallet of stuff and not telling anybody what was inside of it. But it was those 2 cases, and those cases were custom made for us to hold our QSC KLAs. And I have a picture of that, which I'll insert into the video now. So then going off to the side, we have our moving head trunks, our cases. And down here at the bottom, we have one of our Q-Spot 260 cases, which is a tray style case. So pretty much, some of the moving heads you see, their road cases will actually allow the fixtures to hang. This is a tray style, so the fixtures just set on the tray on the bottom, and that lid goes on top. It holds 2 of the Q-Spot 260s, and what I'll do, let me go ahead and pull the cover off, and I'll show you the inside, how it was padded, and kind of how it's set up. So this is one of the road cases for our Q-Spot 260s. Like I said before, it is a tray style case for moving heads. As you can see, the Q-Spot 260 set on a tray, versus the other ways you normally see or sometimes see them is with them being in a hanging style. So these sit in a tray, and then you have the cover right there that goes on top. And as you see, the cover has a real nice, I think it's a 1/2 inch of foaming all the way around the entire interior, as well as a divider in the middle, so the Q-spots don't get slammed into each other and stuff during transit. So alright guys, I'm going to show you one of the other trunks we use. This is for our video system. It is a smaller cable trunk, and that's another thing. If you guys look these up online, They're mostly under what they call cable trunks, or ATA cable trunks. For the most part, for stuff like cables or video consoles for projectors and all those wires, we buy cable trunks and we add the dividers in ourselves and put some foam in, and that's what we do. So pretty much, if you look to the left hand side of this case, underneath those bags, we have our two of our projectors, and then I made a little slot on the side for the remote controls to set. And then all of our projectors are Cat 5 over HDMI or HDMI over Cat 5. And so all the cabling, all the flyware, the converters, the VGA to HDMI converters, and all that stuff is all stuffed into the side of that case right there. So that is one of our smaller cable trunks that we use. Another thing, if you guys are using trailers, having road cases really is nice versus, again, the box, or not even having them in boxes, because you really can just pack that trailer really tight by stacking everything. It's a little bit like a Jenga puzzle at times, but it is nice to have. Again, this is one of those cases that we just got the basic carpet lining, and we added in the foam ourselves. Like I said, this is a smaller case compared to some of our larger stuff for our speakers and everything. So that is our road cases, our flight cases that we use. We still do have some things in speaker bags or speaker covers. Mainly those are just like the QSC K12s. Just because those are something that goes out for a lot of our mobile gigs that, we're just packing stuff up in the back of a truck. And we're really just bringing out 2 turntables, a microphone, and a set of speakers. So we don't really want to put it in big road cases and have to have those to wheel out. So I mean, QSC K12 stuff like that, we don't really bother with road cases. We just make sure they're protected with a bag or a cover. But for some of our big stuff, like those 2 cases directly in front of the video, those 2 cases hold the QSC KLA rigs. And then, of course, moving heads, stuff like that isn't the small stuff you're going to grab for a real quick, weekend gig. So we like to keep that stuff in road cases. So the company that we use, they're based out of New York, which isn't that bad for us for shipping if you're on the East Coast. We're in the Virginia, D.C. area. We use a company called Roadcase USA. We deal with Rosa over there. She's the front end manager. She's the one we deal with every time we need cases. We send her the specs of the gear. They come up with the design, give us a quote, tell us what it's going to be. We can get the upgrades, such as the thicker plywood, the upgraded casters, which I highly recommend using. These big blue casters there, those are my favorite. Those casters tend to be the ones that I think rolls the best when you're dealing with concrete, like the sidewalks with the gaps every 1.5 foot or whatever it may be. Those tend to just roll through them. The smaller casters that we have, like on the Q-Spot 260s, I don't know if you see those, you can see them. They're nice. They do well, but you'll be pushing them and it'll hit a crack in the pavement, and they won't flip. They'll just stop. So definitely, I like to upgrade to the bigger casters. It's just one of those one-time fees that really it's worthwhile to do. There are other upgrades. You can get different colored laminate on them instead of black. So if you want all your stuff to stand out, you can get blue, purple, a lot of different colors. But she can talk to you about all the different upgrades you can do. Instead of a lid style that lifts off, you could do a lid that has the hinges on the back. A lot of different options. Talk with Rose and them over at Roadcase USA. I believe their website is Roadcases or USA. It's roadcasesusa.com. Like I said, they're out of Holbrook, New York. Their number is 877-824-3199. So definitely give them a call if you guys look for road cases. Check out their website. They have a lot of stuff on there. Whether you're looking for something that's DJ related, or if you're in a band and need something to hold your guitars or drums, they have those options too. Hell, they even actually have flight cases for clothing and apparel. So I mean, if you really want to be a big shot rolling with the road case with your wedding suit and everything all nicely pressed and hung in there. Definitely check them out, Roadcases USA. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to help you guys out. And subscribe to our channel and practice and enjoy.